Welcome back to another love reading. This is going to be about an ex that you have not seen or heard from in 6 months or more. Think about this ex. What is their current energy? What is their current energy? Thank you. Queen of Cups. This is so funny. Sorry, this was the same as the reading we just did with the twin flame. Okay. This is not a twin flame reading, like, specifically. It's just about the ex. This was just a coincidence. There's no coincidences. Sorry. Okay. Queen of Cups. They're thinking about how much they love you. They're thinking about their own healing and how much you've healed, like been a part of their healing process. They're feeling more emotionally stable, and their heart is more open for you and for themselves. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what are their intentions for this connection, for the collective? What are their intentions? What are their intentions? Thank you. The Hermit. We always get the Hermit. The King of Cups. The Hierophant. Wow. I've heard people say the Hierophant is like a marriage card. Hierophant. Find comfort in a group membership or as part of an institution, which an institution could be a marriage, right? You are likely feeling secure in your beliefs at this time. You may be embarking upon a spiritual journey or some form of education. This card represents the guidance you will receive. Seek out individuals who can help you along your way. The Hierophant stands for tradition and convention. It can represent marriage in an arranged setup. It can also mean a teacher or counselor who will help in learning. And it also came with the Hermit. And to me, the Hermit is a very spiritual card. It's like introspecting, getting in touch with your higher self, finding wisdom. Yeah, so their intention is to gain more wisdom. And I mean, this is also with the King of Cups. So I feel like they're trying to gain wisdom with how to be more mature, emotionally mature, more emotionally balanced. I feel that they want to bring that wisdom and come back to you and see if they can have some type of union with you. They want to be more tolerant, whereas in the past, this person may have been, a bit controlling, maybe a bit judgmental of things. And they want to be more balanced. So this is all positive so far. All positive. Thank you, Spirit. What are the mutual feelings between this ex and the collective? Mutual feelings. Mutual feelings. Thank you. Well, this one is standing right up just like this. Six of Wands. And then on the side, we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. So they're going through a painful ending. I think you both have had some type of ending to a cycle. You either have ended it, or you're in the process of ending it, or you're about to end it. You may have gone through like, well, can't get worse than this, to overcoming that, and now you're like reaching the end or about to reach the end of that cycle, that painful cycle. What did we ask? Feelings, mutual feelings. Okay. Yeah, and this relationship may have been 555, like a very instrumental part of this cycle. I feel that this relationship, like, it was fated. You had to go through what you went through. It was part of this process of ending a cycle. And you both may be aware of that. Mutual feelings. Okay. I feel like you both found a lot of meaning and purpose with your relationship with each other, and you would like to find balance and harmony with each other. You both would like to, like, you both filled each other's cups in a lot of the right ways, and you may be thinking about that, reminiscing about it sometimes, like, man, there's a lot I liked about that relationship. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This relationship may have been hard work for both of you in some ways, you know, but brings growth, you know. We have the Death card. Yeah, again, with the transformation. This relationship helped you transform, both of you. It helped you both have a lot of personal progress with yourself. It helped you have victory with this transformation, or will, helping you, because we're all on different parts of our path. King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like at some point you had to make a head over heart decision. Like you may have loved this person, but were like, nah, man, I deserve better. And you left, or reversed. But at some point you had to make a head over heart decision. You had to be honest with yourself. And then we have the King of Pentacles. I feel like this was a relationship where you both were very generous with each other. Generous, and you had a lot of harmony with each other. I mean, it's not that it was always harmonious, but I feel like there was some mutual respect there, admiration, and love. I feel like this relationship brought both of you a lot of hope. You may have saw like a lot of good omens, like synchronicities, things like that. Like a lot of spiritual stuff may have happened with this relationship. And then of course you had to make a difficult decision. One of you may have been an avoidant, which, I mean, if you're cross-watching, maybe it was you. But one of you had avoidance, and that might have led to the end. That may have been one of the things that led to the end of this relationship. But I feel like there was a lot of really positive things about this relationship that you both, you know, treasure. You both treasure. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what actions is this ex going to take towards the collective, or regarding the collective? What actions are they going to take regarding the collective within the next few weeks to months? What are they going to do? What are they going to do in the next few weeks to months? Thank you. So we have the Moon and we have the Nine of Pentacles. All right. This person is going to have dreams. They're going to listen to their dreams. They're going to unveil mysteries. So I feel like they're going to uncover some truths that maybe they didn't see before, or start understanding things that they didn't before understand. They're going to start to see the rewards of that. They're going to have more self-sufficiency. So this 1111, this person may have been a bit maybe codependent like in the past. Regardless if they tried to hide that or not, in some way, they may have been a bit codependent, or like needing of things, like feeling a lack and insecure, and so that kind of affected things, ways that they behaved in this relationship. And I feel that they've been working really hard to have more independence, self-sufficiency. And this could be emotionally. It could also be like breaking free from fears. Maybe they lacked a lot of self-confidence and now they're more confident. Maybe they lacked self-respect and now they have more self-respect. And maybe at one point they didn't have a job and now they're thriving. They've had a job now for months. Whereas before, maybe they only would work for a little while and then quit and be without a job. You know, like they didn't have stability. But their intention is to, no, their action. Yeah, their action is to, they're having stability. So this person has had massive growth. Massive growth. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Time is it? 8 o'clock. If this person were being completely honest, if your ex were being completely honest, what would they say to you? We want the truth, the deep truth. Thank you. I replay our conversations over and over. This person thinks about you a lot. I just saw 1333. I wonder if you are happy without me. I want to be more than friends. So they still think about you. They still love you. They still want you. But yet they haven't reached out, have they? Not yet. Spirit. Is this person going to reach out? Is this person going to reach out to the collective? Is this ex going to reach out to the collective? So we have the Chariot, but it's on its side. All right. So in reverse, it would be self-discipline, opposition, lack of direction, lack of control, arrogance, carelessness. And upright, it would be movement, progress, action. So it's on its side. So I feel like they're kind of in a stagnant type of energy, like they want to take action, but can't quite, it's like they might punch in your number to call you and then they're like, no. Or type a text and then they erase it. Like they definitely think about reaching out. They definitely do, but they're lacking a bit of courage. Spirit, are they ever going to have the courage to reach out? Are they going to have the courage to reach out eventually? How are they going to find that courage? Oh, we have the Three of Cups in it. It's on its side. So in reverse, it would be overindulgence, heavy partying, isolation. Upright, it would be celebration, friendship, collaboration. So again, I feel like it's all up in the air. I feel like it could go either way. Like they want to. They want to, but they're not. Okay. Okay, we accept it. We accept it. This is the current energy. However, you know, we do have the ending of a painful cycle. So, let's see. All right, we'll ask a few more questions. Spirit, what needs to happen in order for this person to reach out? What needs to happen in order for this person to reach out? What needs, my goodness, slippery. What needs to happen? Thank you. Herbs, medicine, healing. I made a video like 6 months ago talking to who this person is for me. And what I told him was, because he wanted to tell me that I cannot do psychedelics. He lied. He was like, well, it's not safe and this and this and this. And I felt, well, no, I was like, are you afraid that I'm going to become too healthy? Because I knew he was insecure, right? Of course he lied. But what I said in that video was, you need to do psychedelics. You need it. And this is what this card is saying. Medicine. Herbs. Oh my God, this is too funny. They need to heal. They need to heal. I mean, it's not to say you need psychedelics to heal, but it is a tool that can help so much. So much. So much. Like, it's like supercharging, makes the healing process so much faster. So much faster. And that's what they need. They need to heal. And if this person was very, very unhealthy, well, that can take decades to heal from. Decades. But with medicine, plant medicine, it can turn decades into, what, 4 years? 4 years ago is when I used psychedelics, started using psychedelics. I don't feel I need them anymore, because that's how effective they are. Doing it the correct way, obviously. But yeah, so this is hilarious that it says this. So hilarious. So they need to heal. Okay. They need to heal. Oh, I wanted to ask this. Okay. Spirit. I mean, this is a general reading, so this is really going to be, just take it if it resonates. Okay. Spirit, what is an animal that represents this person as a human and their ancestry? What is an animal that represents them and their ancestry? Thank you. Dragonfly. Truth transcends illusion. Dragonfly, interesting. There's a crown. I never noticed that before. There's a crown on top of that dragonfly. This person may be someone who's capable of really finding the truth about things. I mean, I know for who this person is for me, like they are very, like always reading, always researching. Like, I mean, they popped my spiritual cherry basically. And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for the lessons I've learned. So grateful. But dragonfly. I forget what dragonflies represent. I guess we could look that up later, huh? Okay. And are any messages from the Shaman Oracle deck about this person or the connection? Any messages from the Shaman Oracle deck, please? That's funny. They need to do psychedelics. That's hilarious. Oh my God. You know, this is one of the cards I was thinking about when I think about this person. Not because of the words, but because of the picture. I don't know, I just see birds as like being very wise and visionary. I feel like this person, if you're resonating with this, they're very wise and visionary. And they need to have revelations. And you know, that's what psychedelics can do for you. It opens up your pineal gland. It opens up your crown chakra, or it can. Like for me, it took several, because it'll show you what you're ready to see, you know? The crossing, initiation. This relationship was part of initiations. Crossing that bridge, you know? Like if you're stuck in, like, okay, on one of my psychedelic trips, and I asked to see intentions or whatever. So for this person, I saw them in hell, which I feel that represents lower vibrational energy, like guilt, shame, envy, things like that. And so I feel that our relationship, and maybe this resonates with you, kind of help them to get out of hell, raise their vibration. So, and I feel that using plant medicine can help them go even further to raise their vibration. Ooh, we get this card a lot. Resonating. Yeah, resonating. Heart home. I feel this person feels at home with you. They feel at home with you. They have a lot of love for you. I feel that they respect you and they love you. They may have not been able to show it necessarily, but sometimes that's immaturity. Like, you know, when we grow up with an upbringing where you weren't really shown a lot of love, like not real love. A lot of people, I feel, don't even know what love really means. Like they don't take the time to really think about what love means. So if you've never really experienced love, it's hard to really express it and all that, you know, your insecurities can really get the best of you. That may have happened in this relationship, but it doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means they were immature and they let their, you know, their demons get the best of them. It doesn't make them a bad person. We all learn what we're here to learn, you know? Empty well. Yeah. I feel that this person was feeling very empty and dark. And that's part of what they had to, that was part of their spiritual lesson, was learning how to fill their own cup. First breath, beginner's mind. Yeah, I feel that they're always learning. They're always learning. And the more humble they can be, the farther they'll go. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. That was beautiful. All right, I think maybe we'll do one more thing here. The archetypes. Can you show us what we need to see about this person? The archetypes. Show us what we need to see. Show us what we need to see about this person. In the now. In the now. Show us who this person is now. Show us who this person is now. Show us who this person is now. Wow. The Mystic. The Lover. I feel this person, I mean, not only are they highly spiritual being, and they've done a lot of growth on themselves, 2727. But they're like their own shaman. They've been healing themselves. And I feel like you had, like you kind of sparked that in them. Like you got them going. You were the engine that got them going. And I feel even after you separated, that I feel that they probably continued to watch you from time to time. I feel that you inspired them, but I feel that they've taken the reins and they've really been able to not need you anymore to grow, to find their own light. And they're finding self-love. That's beautiful. I'm happy for them. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Okay, thank you.